can start now. And we are already in.
I don't think it went through right.
Yeah, you have to copy the link in the browser because they're sending a shitty one without the HTTPS. I can send you a new one if you want.
Yeah, please. I copied it. I just can't get it to.
All right. Yeah. Wow, McDino, it's like the best bracket comment you ever made. Very well played. Yeah. For the Revlo contest, please make sure you're voting for the right team, because a little bit messed up because the Starboys are now on the right side. And yeah, make sure you are betting for the right team. So bet A is for the right team, the Starboys, and bet B is for My Dirty Hero on the left side of the bracket of the Stormcraft link. Yeah, Toddy90, you are right. You can jump on our Discord server to see if there are some players or teams who need more players. So yeah, let's jump right into the draft as it already started. So yeah, the Starboys had the first pick here because My Dirty Hero chose the map. And yeah, they are banning the Mephiran in the first place. And for sorry, I'm totally wrong. My Dirty Hero had the first pick. I'm sorry. So My Dirty Hero banned ETC in the first place, and the Starboys didn't want to let them have the Malfurion. So My Dirty Hero going here for the Liming as a first pick, which is kind of decent because she can deny your channeling to for the tribute very well. And they're going for a Brightwing next as a little bit of a global pressure here for them. As we saw in the last game, global pressure can really make a difference. But yeah, if your Falstad flies behind your enemies and hitting no one, it can work against you.
Can also be considered suicidal.
Yeah. And yeah, for the
I like this Zarya pick. It's very strong for the poke on the Cursed Hollow.
Yeah, definitely. Sure. Her grenade is really awesome if you want to deny that tribute challenge.
Especially with the talent or the quest for the range.
Yeah, and yeah, the Starboys are picking up here Muradin, and Falstad, so they are having the global pressure as well, and a really strong tank here. And I think My Dirty Hero just kind of forced the Starboys into the Muradin as they banned the ETC, so that you have a really strong frontliner tank.
I was gonna say Johanna's. I don't know that I would have banned Johanna there. I think they need something with more damage than Joe for My Dirty Hero.
I would probably would love to see Tura Ilban or something like that, because I don't think that My Dirty Hero will go for a full tank, since they have already the Zarya, so they can go for like Leoric or Turael here. I would say that would probably work out for them too. Yes, this is the first game. Oh, sorry, I'm having the score here not adjusted, I'm sorry. So of course, yes, this is the first game for My Dirty Hero versus the Starboys. It's good to have the chat here, because they're always on point with pointing out my mistakes here on the production value.
I'm trying to think of a strong pick here. I think they need so maybe a Tassadar. Yeah,
they're going for the Tassadar Tracer combo here.
Maybe follow up with a Kerosene or another bruiser or tank of some sort. I think if they go another damage, they'll be a little on the squishy side.
Yeah, they probably should, because Tassadar Tracer is can be a really great threat here, if you ask me. And let's see what My Dirty Hero is picking up here.
I'd like to see Alarak
Yeah, if you hit the Tracer with your silence, she's almost useless, I would say.
And the Lightning Surge has very good poke potential.
Yeah, definitely
right-
too. And you have the perfect solo laner as well.
Yeah, right now I feel like my Dirty Hero has more poke for the curse.
Yeah, I would agree on that, but the Starboys think have a little bit of a greater advantage when it comes to the fighting here. And if the Tracer...
So far, yes.
So Tracer, if she can manage to sneak around a little bit of the front line, maybe she will do some crazy damage here onto the backline of my Dirty Hero, because Li Ming don't want to face a Tracer in a 1v1.
I'd like to see my Dirty Hero take like a Zagara. Then you could put a Hunter Killer on.
Okay. So since we are having this little blank space here, they picked up Varian and the Reyna here.
Oh, okay.
And I really like the Varian pickup here. I would say it fits their composition. And Reyna, yeah, he's a really strong damage dealer on the map. Of course, with your auto attack damage, he's a really good counter to Tracer as well, because you can just push her away.
And there's some blinds to hopefully stop, because Varian's charge is going to be very, very brutal to Tracer. And I'm afraid that Tracer might die to the charge damage and maybe like a Rainer Q. Maybe a Li Ming W or Q.
Yeah, the shields have to be on point, and yeah, they are going for the Lily here to deny the Reyna and the potential of Varian damage dealer here. So I'm very curious if this will work out for the Starboys, or if my Dirty Hero will just have the better draft here. And
it's a hard draft to call. I mean, I want to say it's somewhat even. It all depends on how much use they can get out of Varian. And
yeah, definitely. I would say if it comes down to Tracer and Varian, if you ask me, if Tracer can manage to deal a huge amount of damage, and if I come back to the question of Fictional Aroma, why Tracer is picked now so often recently, if you manage to have the Tracer Tassada combo, she almost have like a second health bar here, because the shield is doing such a great work, especially if you are going for the shield talents on level 4 and level 7 for Tassada. And he's just a shield bot here for Tracer, so she can enable or more even disable the enemy team and doing her thing. And
yeah, agreed. With a hero like Tracer, you're better off trying to increase her life pool with a shield, as opposed to trying to just like raw heals like a medic, or maybe some burst Uther heals or something.
Yeah. Alright, we are in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first game here between my Dirty Hero and the Starboys. And yeah, we have Jensen playing Brightwing, Andera is on the Varian, Ruby Dooby is on Reyna, Vitali is playing the Zarya, and Shash is playing Li Ming. Yeah, Bad Kitty, do you want to introduce our red team?
On the Starboys for Muradin, we have Fury. Lily, we have Martin. Tassadar, we have Flom. Falstad, we have Nellius. And on Tracer, we have Juan on top.
Yeah, perfect. And we are moving right into the game, and seeing that the Starboys wanting to brawl a little bit in the middle. But yeah, my Dirty Hero rotated to the lanes already.
Kind of basic talents, except Tracer has a reveal on her rounds, going for long vision.
Yeah, I think you can go for that, because her level 1 talents aren't differ too much, but yeah, you could also go for the melee upgrade, in my opinion. Alright, Tracer is doing her thing. And doing some damage on Varian, as he is not the strongest hero in the early game. Now Tracer is moving to the top lane, maybe to do some great rotations. Maybe sneaking a kill here in.
Here we go on the Li Ming, but Li Ming's just gonna blink away.
Oh, and Tracer has taken some huge damage of the orb. Probably a max range orb. And Tracer now has to rotate to the middle again. But Tussadar is coming now too. Maybe they can do some damage here. Yeah, quite a little bit of a defensive game here so far. Not really happening too much. But Tracer, as we
Varian might be cut out a little too deep.
Yeah, but
the Zarya shield.
Yeah, Zarya is doing her thing. And there is the first tribute. Neither of the teams managed to get the level 2 siege camp here, so no advantage here. But Reyna was a little bit too deep, showing himself with his Q, but and immediately Tracer was able to just get him down. But Muradin is taking some damage now here. Tracer will be focused by Varian, but yeah.
My dirty hero is doing a good job using Zarya as a solo healer right now, until Brightwing just showed up.
And Varian so low, and yeah, Tracer's doing a thing to get the heroes. Oh, but she will fall here now.
Tassadar's gonna drop to the Q, yeah. And then
very well played from the Zarya player here.
Rainer's back now, so Falstad should be running, but I don't think they're gonna make it.
Yeah, maybe we see another Q from Zarya. No, Muradin managed to zone them out, but they will lose the tribute here. So far, we see a 1-0 lead in tributes here for my dirty hero.
Varian, just getting the stun here.
Yeah, that's really important for him. Yeah, this will make a huge difference for the next tribute.
And the level 7 will help too, having some form of auto heal for Varian.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they want to go for the tank build here for Varian, or they are going to play him with Fury or something like that to maybe solo a boss here. That's probably an option for
having
them.
Zarya, I think I would go with the Fury. I don't know that. I guess you'd be taunt for Raynor, Li Ming, but I guess if you taunt Tracer, she's dead. So a polymorph would kill Tracer, so that would totally be viable. So yeah.
Yeah, I think both skills could we see here. Since I'm not sure if the Starboy is having enough damage here. This could be
that's why I was exactly what I was thinking. The Colossal Smasher thing would help them with damage.
And Tracer misses her Pulse Bomb here. Brightwing would have a problem here, but yeah, luckily Tracer misses her Pulse Bomb. But Varian is a little bit out of position here right now, but he maybe get away.
No.
Oh, and Tussadar is taking some huge damage here. So does Lily, but yeah, he will go down now. And yeah, the resets will kick now in. And now we see the Calamity working for Li Ming as she took down.
Varian actually not taking a heal, opting in for more parry. Trying to stop that Tracer damage, I would suppose.
Yeah, that can work out for him, but I definitely would love to see here a little bit more of self-sustain. But maybe we are now seeing the taunt here more likely. Because they're not taking the auto hit damage, auto hit heal.
Hopefully next tribute Brightwing will utilize that bribe, but I think they just went and burned it right now. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
That siege camp is really very good during a tribute. Not so good if you just take it kind of during the middle of nothing, when the enemy team is very not able to lose anything just clearing it up like that.
Yeah, but they lose the wall here, and I think it was probably a bit worth. But yeah, the Starboys are taking the siege camp in the right
Brightwing
spot. Because now the siege camp on the bottom side will just push through the bottom here. And now the Starboys have a little bit of an advantage. But yeah, of course they have to commit to the tribute here. And yeah, Tracer is being taunted here. And so Varian go for the taunt, and it was a really great pickup, but yeah, since the Reina was missing, they didn't have enough damage to take it down.
Tassadar stayed down with the siege camp, and honestly, I think Tassadar should have come up and tried to poke it for longer so that the siege camp could get value.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not sure if this will be worth it, because now we're seeing that the Starboys are being cursed, and yeah, My Dirty Hero is now pushing hard in the middle.
They are still ignoring that siege camp, so it is getting value, very much value out of that. Although Muradin down.
Wow, they managed to burn the Muradin here. And yeah, Falstad also taking huge damage here.
Zarya taking top, so they've probably decided the 2 forts were worth 1, or whatever is going to get lost of the 1.
Yeah, and I think the bottom fort won't go down here, but the siege camp, yeah, is only see 1 siege giant here.
Being cursed is really impairing those siege giants, not being able to back up an army of your lane minions.
My curse subside.
Now Brightwing took cleanse, and I'm looking and I'm thinking the only thing you can cleanse is a Stormbolt. I don't know that,
Yeah,
that the
you're
other
right.
talents at 7 aren't better talents, like Mystify or the Shield. I feel like cleanse might be a little unnecessary. Now Lily taking cleanse makes complete sense. You've got Polymorph, Varian charge. Starboys took boss while we were
Yeah, and
boss for boss trade there.
and I don't think that any of the sides will take a huge advantage here. The fountain will go down on the bottom side, but yeah, this will be the only advantage here. So a great job on both sides here that they spotted that the enemy team will will do the boss.
My Dirty Hero getting a little risky here, trying to take this camp, while Starboys takes advantage of them all being there,
I think.
and they're just gonna push bot for it.
Yeah, and I think the Starboys are having the better trade here. Of course, the Bruiser camp will move to the keep, but yeah, they are halfing back here and manage to defend it. But yeah, they're losing a little bit of the keep wall, and yeah, you don't want to have that so early in the game.
Yeah, My Dirty Hero definitely has map presence, being up 1 fort.
Maybe they want to collapse here on the Zarya, Virgin also already in place. And there comes the stun here.
Zarya out of position, just gonna get away there. Maybe they weren't sure where everyone was and didn't want to collapse.
Yeah. Now we're seeing level 13 versus level 13 talent fight here. Muradin is taking some damage here. Lily ulti
I
already out.
Very bad engage by Varian. I don't think he should be charging Muradin.
Yeah, but yeah, he taunted the Falstad, and now the resets will kick in for the Li Ming. And yeah, the Starboys are very low on health here, and maybe have to back up here.
Yeah, the Varian charge is starting to come into play. Maybe we'll see a poly on Tracer when she engages, and then a follow up by a charge. And Tracer will die.
Has destroyed a
No, since the fort is down, they probably can go for that. Yeah, and you see, we're seeing the stun on the Tracer, but yeah, the follow-up wasn't here.
Murden having to clear middle from My Dirty Heroes Bruiser Camp. Trying to save what they can of their keep wall.
And now we are seeing that they will invade here the camp here, and Schwarzert is taking some huge damage, already barreled roll out here, and we're seeing the Gust here in play. And also the Lily used the
Lily jugs.
and Tracer, yeah, getting away just in time.
Yeah, I don't think Polymorph was quite off cooldown. from
Yeah, and so it
following
wasn't
the
taunt.
Lily. The false dead. We should be able to just walk away here.
Yeah, but now Zara is taking huge damage.
Not
Oh, in last second save with her shield, and but Zara will go down, but the ring will get some resets here. And Reyna
Again,
will maybe take now some advantage of his range.
I feel like My Dirty Hero is winning these objectives, but still putting too much. There's no focus. You've got their entire team kind of burnt down, and Murden's very low too. I feel like if they put that damage into all that damage into Falstad or Lily, they might be able to make more happen out of these engagements.
But so far, they're having a huge advantage on the tribute control. And yeah, they are ahead again with 2-0 tributes, and they will probably manage to get a level 16 in before the next tribute spawns.
Shall we see if he gathers enough tribute this
Zarya trying to build as tanky as she can here.
Actually gone for the more damage absorb on a barrier, and I think there were some times where it already worked out for them. Also now taking huge damage, the taunt just in time, and yeah, will secure the kill here. And the Jug of Lily are on cooldown now. Oh, and they found Tracer here, but it wasn't enough.
She'll just get away, yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is you are getting cursed again here.
Yeah, and they're gonna push this. They're gonna take this camp and maybe just have a little fodder for the keep wall.
Yeah, and Bertring just burned the camp down with his bribe. And yeah, the taunt again, catching here the Tracer. And the taunt of Varian is doing great work here. Orion also got
another
burned.
poly into a charge.
Yeah, Gust will save some time here. So maybe Tracer will get back here sooner, but they will lose a keep here and probably will lose more here. Now they're going for the core here, and yeah, they probably can end the game here, I would say. Reyna's taking some huge damage now, but so does Tracer, and Tassadar will fall here, so resets will now kick in. And but Reyna is falling too.
Oh,
Everyone is so
away,
low.
but this is GG, I think. Or not? No, we're backing off.
Yeah, and now Tracer can do some damage. She is on the
Tracer's
move,
gonna clean up.
but catapults are on the way, and they lose all of their keeps.
They defended, but they're in a very sticky situation. If
Oh,
they
yeah.
try to leave their base now at this point, catapults will push their core.
Yeah,
So they kind of have to have someone constantly defending.
yeah, and the only choice here, I would say, in the situation of the Starboys is now to take a boss advantage here, and they're probably
Yeah,
going
rush
for
bottom
that.
boss.
Yeah, I think it's the only way you can get back here into the game. Yeah, and so much work going on the fight here, and they managed to kill here My Dirty Hero, and a little bit of an advantage here in terms of the bosses, but yeah, you lost all your keeps. In terms of structures, doesn't look so good for you here. And maybe they're just going for their own top boss now. Or will they fight here? I'm not sure. They are going for the Zarya here, but Tracer is taking some huge damage. Will probably get a recall out. So does the Reina with the Hyperion. But yeah, it's probably the wrong direction.
Falstad in a bad position up there. Dodging the Arcane Orb. Murden gets out.
Yeah, but they zoned a little bit of Li Ming. Also not trying to half here. On Li Ming with 40
Tracer
HP.
taking the Li Ming.
Oh,
Will she get
very
away?
well played.
Yes, Tracer.
But
Very good
Core
job.
takes damage now. And there, Falstad is clearing that out, but he will have a bad time, and maybe it won't be enough, because now we have 2 catapults against the Core. We have only 7 HP left here, and it was so close. It is so fucking close here in this game. And now we are seeing that the Mighty Heroes are dropping 2 heroes here, and they are on the run. They have the momentum with them. Going very deep here. Tracer is taking some huge damage here. Maybe she has to get out of the keep range just to be alive. Oh, so close.
My Dirty Hero needs to not die here. If Raynor and Brightwing go down, they could possibly end.
Oh my god, and they're doing it. They're going for the core here. So such a crazy game here. Level 20 now here in for the Star Boys, and they're doing a really huge damage here on the core, and maybe they can do
Li
it.
Ming's here to clean up though.
Okay, you won't defend against the Li Ming. But yeah, Falstad is now coming in here with the
Falstad's
gust.
here with the gust. That was good play.
Oh my god.
This is game.
Are you sure? Oh my god, this is so close! 4%
Oh.
of the core, and yes, they managed to do it! What a fucking game! As we can talk right about it. So, the Mighty the Hero team chose the first pick, and the Star Boys are wanting to play Infernal Shrines here. So we are seeing a first ban of Sylvanas here from My Dirty Hero. And this is kind of a good choice because, yeah, if you manage to get a Punisher here with a Sylvanas, you can get a huge value because she can disable all the buildings. And yeah, you don't want to deal with that. And Star Boys are saying, okay, if you don't give us the Sylvanas, we are not letting you the Kerrigan. And yeah, as we saw in the game in the series before that, the Kerrigan has a really decent shrine clear, so they are banning that out. Alright, My Dirty Hero going for the first pick of Kel'Thas, and yeah, you can tell that his shrine clear is very decent because of his empowered Q or even the living bombs. And the Star Boys are prioritizing here the ETC and the Malfurion, and I would say it's quite a decent pickup and not revealing too much of their strategy here. And My Dirty Hero on the other side are going to pick up the Johanna and the Rhaegar, so they are wanting to have that wave clear that they
I think
need.
My Dirty Hero should consider banning Olarak or something here, because right now you've got a Power Slide, a Root, or even a variant ban. ETC variant's a very deadly combo.
Yeah, definitely. And if they manage to get a quite decent lockdown composition, you are being in a very bad spot here. So this would probably be a good idea to either ban Varian or an Alarok, definitely. And yeah, sorry MacDino for the late response, but yeah, I'm quite of a RetroPie as well, because I really love this kind of music, and yeah, I was thinking it's just a calm, smooth music for you guys to enjoy the little bit of elevator break music style. Alright, for the bands, we are seeing that the Star Boys banned the Tychus here, and so they probably are going for a double tank composition. And yeah, My Dirty Hero is banning the Li Ming because they already have their mage, and they are not letting the Star Boys giving the Li Ming I'm not sure if that's the best idea because since the recent nerfs of Li Ming, Calamity on level 7, don't apply to minions and only to heroes, so Li Ming doesn't have a decent shrine clear, and the minions are blocking her spells. So yeah, Li Ming not the strongest hero on this map, and so the Starboys are saying, what? Okay, we are not going for Li Ming because we want the power of Gul'dan. And yeah,
I agree. I think Gul'dan would have been a way better ban. Arjana even. One of these mages that would actually have shrine value. As you said, the nerf on Calamity is very big against her viability in shrine.
yeah, definitely. Renadius actually stream-friendly music is every music because you are not having any copyright troubles. So for I would say for legal rights or something, but yeah, if you are using like pop songs or something like that, which is quite known, Twitch will ban the sound of that part where the song is played, so you shouldn't play some of the sweet newest music from David Guetta or Rihanna on the draft screen or in-game, so the sound will be muted then. But yeah, if you are having a little break or even in the welcome or end screen, you can probably put on some music, but yeah, you should be using some music that is not be afflicted by copyright issues, so isn't gaming music. So if you are
You'd
using
be safer with some like Skrillex or Dimitri Vegas.
yeah, especially that would be a little bit safer, or if you're using some remixes of music. But yeah, if you're using gaming music, you should probably be on the safer side. So that was my choice here. So yeah.
Into the draft, we have a Raynor pick. I'm worried about my dirty hero leaving all the wave clear to Lightning, Shield, Johanna and KT.
Speaking about gambles here in the chat, I'm very sorry. I forgot about the Revlo thingy as well, and I'm still a Revlo newbie, and yeah, sorry for that, guys.
So
but I give
we have an Illidan pick on my dirty hero. Illidan saying, I don't need support. We can do this with damage.
Yeah, and with the Illidan, you have some really decent shrine clear here, I would say. They're going for the Raynor. Yeah, it is kind of a bit of a good composition, I would say. They are prioritizing here the Raynor. But yeah, let's see if this will work out.
As far as shrine clear goes, I think Starboys has it done with the Vala W, Malfurion's W, Gul'dan's Q and E. You've got the Zol.
Yeah, it's so true. So I would say in the favor of the Starboys, this draft looks really good for them here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our second game here in this best of 3 series between My Dirty Hero and the Starboys. And yeah, on the left side, on the blue side of this beautiful Infernal Shrines map, we are having the My Dirty Hero team, and with Jensen on Rhaegar, Kandera is playing the Illidan, Ruby Dooby is on the Raynor, Vitaly is playing Johanna, and Shash on Kael'thas.
On the red team with Starboys, we have Fury on ATC, Martin on Malfurion, Flom on Gul'dan, Nellius on Vala, and Juan on top as Zol.
Yeah, perfect. And as we saw in the first game, the Starboys are wanting to do a little bit of a brawl in the middle, but yeah, the My Dirty Hero team doesn't want to play that game, and Raynor is already on the bot lane, and Illidan moving to the top. And yeah,
Vala's starting off with building a hot pursuit for the hatred instead of the W.
Yeah, and as we saw, the shrine, the wave clear of the Starboys is, yeah, they are ahead in a huge amount. So it seems like My Dirty Hero doesn't want to rotate here. And on the top, we see that the Flum looks quite decent here when we talk about wave clear, but yeah, he is a little bit down on health. But he tapping the well, and yeah, he should be fine for now. On the other side, we are seeing that the wave clear of the Starboys are doing some pressure here.
Illidan rotating down. I hope they get value out of this.
Yeah, because Vala's taking some damage here, and now the root is coming down, and Illidan just managed to get a little bit preventing the worst, I would say, but not getting that value that you want. And we're
They
seeing...
fell a little bit behind on Soak with Illidan rotating down.
Yeah, and now we're seeing that the Starboys are committing 4 people to the top lane, and Xul is just doing his thing on the bottom side. And yeah, Gul'dan is a little bit out of position here. Johanna caught him with the Condemned, and yeah, he will go down for now. So yeah, it will be a little bit of an advantage now for My Dirty Hero, because there are 5 heroes on the top lane. But in the other side, you're seeing that Xul is doing a great job on rotating mid to bottom here and getting that XP soak in.
Looks like Starboy just plans on giving it up.
I would say so, yeah. They're a level
But they
ahead now.
might have just been waiting for Gul'dan.
No, they are doing now their cruiser camp here. Quite a little bit late of a choice here, but maybe it will be...
I think it'll lack value. It's just gonna get cleared up
Yeah.
by the Arcane Punisher.
But they managed to get the Punisher behind your wall, and that's what you want to have, because now the fort is taking down the Punisher as well, and you're not losing so much here. But the value they got out of the Xul split pushing here is very decent.
KT's caught.
Oh yeah, you don't want to have that against you, because now you are very far ahead. Already almost level 7 talent now for the Starboys here. And they are pushing.
And now they're taking the wall.
Yeah, and they're pushing with a hard bruiser camp here, and I would say they didn't get a value at all of the Punisher, because yeah, they got the front boy from the top keep here as well.
During all that, they had Zol rotating mid-bot, getting extra soak so that they had the 7 first.
Yeah, and
Then they're effectively an entire level ahead.
yeah, they managed to get the walls of the mid and bottom keep, bottom fort as well. So yeah, they made the right choices here, I think.
Illidan's in a dangerous spot.
Oh, and Xul is now found here. And yeah, he will probably go down, but managed to get his shield. Oh, he will survive! Just barely in time. Illidan is backing off because Vala is doing some heavy damage on him. Oh yeah, Renardus, you said it. Keltos, of course, missing now his stacks on his Q build for the level 1 talent, as he got picked off a minute before.
Which is very important to keep up on.
So next shrine phase is about to start. And let's see if the Starboys are now going to actually contest the objective, since they have so much shrine clear, and they will do it. And they are...
a little
Yeah, they're almost level 10 here, and I would say if they are getting that XP soak in from Xul, they are looking here in a really good spot. Vala's doing her thing here, and so she is chasing down the Johanna, doing her thing. And wow, nice EDC slide.
Everything's getting rooted into a power slide.
This was very well played, and now the Bone Prism is hitting the Rhaegar, and yeah, he could heal himself up, but the Corruption hitting 3 times, and it wasn't enough for them. And now I would say that the Starboys are having a little bit of the momentum here.
They're gonna take the fort while Gul'dan does the shrine, and Zol continues.
Oh, very nice pickup here of Reyna. calling him out of position. Very well played from the Vala player here, from Delius. Very well done.
A lot of the times you might think that since you're by your fort, you're in position, but if you're behind, especially not having your level 10, you're down people, behind your fort cannot be the safety you're used to.
Yeah, and now the Skeleton Mages here doing the thing, blocking Keltas and Illidan here out. And they destroyed the fort, and the Punisher is just about to begin to start rocking here. John Cena on the move, and he will take down... yeah, wow, perfectly denied from the Keltas. Now the Punisher isn't being pulled behind the keep wall. And yeah, he will be having so much HP here left. And maybe they can push now for the keep here.
Illidan seems to be trying, but just doesn't have a front line to hide behind.
Yeah, and as we speak, the Xul is also split pushing the whole time here, and they will have put on some pressure to the bottom fort. And now the Xul can will be
should
invaded.
collapse in here.
Yeah, they need him.
Gul'dan's not looking so hot.
Yeah. But here comes the stage dive in. Whoa, we're doing heavy damage here. Maybe we're seeing a slide here now and doing some crazy things here. Skeleton Mage is perfectly on the hunt. But yeah, won't take out any more heroes here. But 1-for-1 trade here in favor of nobody. But I would say it worked out for the Starboys a little bit.
I like to see the way that, I'd like to point out, Zol doing the rotations. Zol doesn't necessarily siege down structures very well, but pushes the waves and creates the zombies, which then take up all the shots. Like that fort is gonna die almost to running out of shots.
Yeah,
and then top the lanes and the everything. So the real value is that they have nothing to hide behind from all the extra shots that the towers do onto Zol's army.
Yeah, now Zol is a little bit in a bad spot here. Didn't use his shield here, and he maybe he just managed to do it.
Illidan's gonna
last
finish
second.
it up.
Oh, and the Mephirin now comes in the perfect Twilight Dream, so Illidan couldn't follow up here on him. And now ETC is a little bit hunted down, but now we're seeing Vala with the Rain of Vengeance. Good fear here from the Gul'dan. But
they need to
Illidan,
just retreat and
they
stop
should
engaging.
Retreat. Because Illidan wanting that low level heroes. But Hyperion is also used, and now it's looking like all cooldowns here from both sides are used, beside the stage dive and the ancestral healing. Yeah, and ETC will do some mid push here. And coming now in with the stage dive, very well played, and Reyna is getting focused here, very well coordinated by the Starboys.
Good interrupt on the ancestral.
Yeah, and
to
now
secure the kill.
Is being called out too. Maybe Ancestral should go down on Johanna. No, he doesn't need it. But it was very close here. And they're just trying to get a little bit of value out of the deaf heroes. And Xul is doing his thing, just preventing the lane from being pushed in any way.
Getting worked on those towers.
And now we're seeing that for the Starboys, the next Punisher will walk to the keep as well.
So I'm afraid right here that they're up as 5, my dirty hero, and Zol is middle. Might rotate bottom. No, Zol's coming up.
Yeah, good choice from him to come up with a team, because now everyone is alive again. But yeah, they are 3 level down here, and this shouldn't be able to fight here. But let's see what they can do. Rain of Vengeance already hitting Illidan with the Metamorphosis. Very great.
Oh, the Twilight.
Wow, very well played. And now Hyperion comes out. You don't want to stand in it too long. Yeah, in it just zoning a little bit. But yeah, they're taking down 2 heroes, Illidan and the Johanna. Especially with the Twilight Dream, Illidan couldn't do anything, just auto-hitting. Yeah, and if you don't have your escape mechanism as an Illidan, you will go down very fast.
Just picking Illidan into a fear or a root, 2 roots. You got a Zol root. Well, he didn't pick into the Zol root, but he picked into the Malfurion root. With no front line, it's just, that's kind of the thing I was afraid of. Anytime Illidan tries to do anything,
Yeah, they're just having. He has to. He's put in a constant fear because of the bone prison, and everything is just threatening his life so hard. And now we're seeing that Starboys are doing a really great job. They are now 2 talents ahead, and they probably should fight here, and they will do it. Very nice slide here from ETC. Will take down the Keltas, and then tries to do his thing here, but he will be...
Shrink Ray.
Yeah, Shrink Ray is doing his thing. He can't really help himself up with that auto attacks, and now Reina will put down 2, and yeah, they will get a keep here now for that.
But Illidan can be a strong hero. Once Illidan falls behind in level, it's very hard for Illidan to do anything to catch ahead.
Yeah, and they are now trying to get the core here, and they will be able to do so much damage here. I'm not sure if Mighty Hero can do anything about it. And yeah, so Johanna already staying in the base, and they are not caring a little about their core. And this was a quick game here.